Inflation is high, unemployment is high, home prices are falling, people are mad, and politicians know it. Households making less than $50,000 a year represent nearly half of all consumers, and spending is flat since June 2009.
And this group has been disproportionately hit by almost all the negative downturns. They're certainly depressed and anxious.
That same group represented 36% of all voters in the 2010 midterm elections, the second largest voting bloc. Of those, that 54% voted Democratic and 43% voted Republican, which means both parties need these voters on Election Day. But history shows that when people are in trouble, so is the party in power. 6 out of the 10 times over the past 64 years, when inflation grew over 3% in the third year of a presidential cycle, there was a party change. It is harder to boot an incumbent, with the exception of a Bush Sr. and Carter, but inflation is encroaching to 4%.
And if you're earning less than $50,000, particularly in the Northeast, if food and fuel are going up, that's taking a disproportionate bite out of your paycheck.
Consumer confidence is at its lowest level since 2009, another warning sign for politicians. No party has kept control with an average consumer confidence reading of under 75 in the third year of a presidential cycle. This year's average is just under 58.
I mean, they have to be able to look down their street in their neighborhood and see their neighbors going back to work. They've actually got to see some substantive improvement in terms of what's going on in their communities, what's going on in their streets, and what's going on in their homes. Rhetoric is not enough.
And politicians know it.